It's nice here, but I couldn't live here. I love seasons too much. I love seasons. So do I. That's why I live in a place that skips the shitty ones.
My God, what the hell is autumn like in Finland?
I know!
What the hell just happened? It sounded literally like the end of the world.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. I'm HalfLifeSistah, and this is my hubby Wolf team. Welcome to my channel and to another episode of Sister and Wolf Reaction. We are back with part 3 of the 4 seasons. And I'm excited for this one. I'm going to do my best to pace myself again.
Yeah.
I mean,
you failed a little bit on the last one?
A little bit.
But it's okay.
It's just so good.
We'll get right back into it. We're doing autumn. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
If you didn't see part 1 or part 2, part 1 we set it up, part 2 obviously the second song, so if you didn't see those, go back and start there. So we're going to get right into it. One thing does occur to me though.
What?
We don't have seasons in Florida.
We don't. We have we have 2 seasons. We have summer and then we have
summer
hurricanes.
And then we have 1 month of rain.
Have hurricane.
On a certain level, we can't really relate to these seasons because we don't really have them.
I know.
So let's see what autumn is like over there, huh?
Let's do it. And I love the picture that they use. Ooh, this is autumn.
Is autumn when the leaves change?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does it get dark in Finland? Eternal darkness? Sounds very angry. I guess autumn is when the gates of hell open in Finland? Is that my understanding? Drums sound real good here.
I can hear you.
Oh, that's quite all right. I wasn't here at the moment.
Oh. Oh.
I'll give that one a wow as well.
It's interesting. This one I think is my favorite of the two.
See, we said we weren't going to rank them, but that was a lie.
I'm sorry.
No, come on, it's fun. Let's rank them.
Okay, wow.
This is, so far, my favorite.
It's my favorite.
Which is going to confuse you when I'm going to, what I'm about to say, but, so right now I would say this is my favorite, followed closely, very, very closely with the first song. See, I knew you were going to say the second one. For me, the first song was number 2, and then the second song is number 3. I knew you were going to say the second because that's the one you reacted the hardest on.
Well, yeah, I mean, even every song moved me differently.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah.
But, wow. This is a wow song.
So this was more just a pure black metal song.
Oh, and I guess I just really love
frills,
black metal songs.
Really, although he did put in these beautiful layers amongst the tremolo, amongst the rain of guitar.
Yes.
There was these haunting vocals that I heard.
Was it soothing? Was it relaxing? Was it comforting?
No, it was haunting.
Yes.
It was ever so haunting because...
Let me explain how I felt. But go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
You first.
I'm listening.
I insist. Ladies first.
Okay, so what is interesting about this song for me is while there's this aggressive energy, right? Mm-hmm. Energetic energy and all that stuff, right? And dark. It's also dark. There was there was moments throughout this song actually where it felt very calming and relaxing and comforting. It was an interesting dichotomy. You had the aggression with sprinkles of comfort, and it was amazing. Wow.
Which honestly to me is a hallmark of black metal.
Oh wow.
You know the tremolo, the playing of a note quickly, making it sound like you're the whole design of that is to make it sound like you're playing more notes than you are.
Okay.
Because you're holding a note and then you're playing it quickly. So when you change the pitch, it sounds like more is going on than there really is.
Gotcha.
But it creates this cascade of sound.
Yes.
That is the very nature of why I listen to black metal.
Gotcha.
And this, if it weren't for the vocals, I would have sworn I was listening to a Dimmu Borgir
I thought about them actually as I was listening.
This is very similar to what they do. There was a moment that perked me up and gave me the godlike feel that only Dimmu Borgir gives me.
Ooh.
There's a certain moment where he started talking, and it's just there's something that just goes right up into my spirit.
Your chest out.
Makes it really.
Oh.
To say I feel like a god is an understatement. It's a moment. It's a moment of I just imagine the world here and me above it with my hands spread out, and I'm over it, and I'm over everyone, and no one can touch me.
Wow, babe.
That's that feeling that I got here, and I do have a criticism. This is my favorite song off the album. I would have liked to have seen this song a little bit shorter because I will admit the energy was so intense.
It was
that I pooped out at the end. I honestly. While I was enjoying it, I didn't have the energy to keep up with the song.
And it's interesting. I agree, babe. I agree. It was a lot. It was a lot to this song.
But halfway through, by the time all that happened, I was like, ooh, I was done, but the song wasn't done.
Oh my God. Babe, I'm going to hit you in the head. I'm sorry.
Not necessarily a criticism. Right? It's just that, honestly, I did not have the cardio to finish the song.
Baby, honestly, that's exactly how I felt.
I just had...
But no, I can finish it. I just, emotionally, I was already kind of pooped out.
Dude, it's like I was a god looking down upon everyone. But towards the second half, I felt like I was kind of caught in the rain, and I was just in the cold, shivering in a corner, just kind of waiting for the rain to stop. It was just like, whoa, this is amazing. This is a lot. This is a lot.
Amazing. But that's really how I felt. And honestly, it was interesting because on one hand, I'm like, it could have ended.
Yeah.
And I would have been good. But on the other hand, I'm like, I was enjoying it. I didn't necessarily want to stop.
Well, it was legitimately incredibly beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
The way he mixed the tremolo with the...
Oh my God.
With the haunting, like I said, that haunting visual that was going on behind the scene. Because it wasn't like really loud to where you could really hear it. But it's always haunting your eardrums while you're listening to this power of energy flowing through your brain.
Job, baby. Good.
It was there the whole time, and it changed sometimes, and it was just like it kept your attention because you're like listening to that. Because technically the song itself was from beginning to end just non-stop barrage.
Yes, baby.
But then there's this stuff going on in the background, and my God, what the hell is autumn like in Finland?
I know!
What the hell just happened? It sounded literally like the end of the world.
I know.
Is that what happens in Finland?
It kind of felt like the end of the world.
What I almost feel like is like this song is not meant to be literal. Like I'm imagining, imagine if you're a tree.
Uh-huh.
And all your leaves are dying and falling off. I imagine like we're in the spirit of the tree and we're just in these cells that are literally dying and what he's feeling inside. Because we know he'll come back to life, but right now he's going through this immense death that preparing him for winter, right? That's what I was imagining. I'm like, am I in this tree right now? Am I in
baby,
this forest?
Me feel so sad.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what it felt like to me. It's like, oh my God, this is like... What would it feel like if literally my parts of me died off, even though I knew they were going to grow back? Parts of me died off, and I had to wait.
The comforting feeling I got was the tree knowing that his leaves will return to him at some point. I just killed the whole vibe of this.
Not necessarily, because when I was breaking it down, that's why I was looking here. Like the sections were haunting darkness, the call of the dark dream,
eternal darkness,
beyond the infinite universe. And death is the end, right? Because so everything is dying, preparing for winter. And then, of course, winter is loneliness.
That's so sad.
You know, and then we go back to spring. Now spring makes sense because when you go down to winter, when we restart the album and start back to spring, it's an awakening from the dark slumber, right? It's like it's looking at the world. This is what I love about this. Is looking at the world not from this Disney point of view where, oh, it's spring, everything is life and happy.
Right.
No, it's spring, it's awakening from the darkness of slumber. Do you and when you hear song 3 and 4, when you just hear autumn and winter, you just know what they went through. So when spring comes, you don't forget what you just went through.
Right.
Just because it's spring and you do feel better and life is springing, but you can't forget what you just experienced.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like if the album is a circle, then awakening why spring was so dark and why summer was not necessarily happy-go-lucky makes sense if you look at it as that circle, as opposed to just looking at summer as, hey, it's, you know, it's summer, sun's out, everyone goes out and plays, school's out, whatever, you know. It's not the cliche idea of summer.
No, I didn't think it would be.
It's more of a realistic what's actually happening kind of
with the world,
from a cellular perspective.
Oh, I'll take that.
Yes, here. Okay.
Thank you.
Take them.
I agree.
Don't lose them.
I agree. Good stuff. You're good?
Yeah. I don't know what else to add. The drums, knowing that they're a drum machine on this particular...
the drums you do agree in this song. It felt different.
Very difficult. I was looking at how difficult that must have been to do. Wow. Just respect to Yadi for it's weird. Like on the one hand, this song is technically simpler than the other songs, but it felt like I could tell this was probably a hard song to do.
It was heavier.
But that was an experience. I was not expecting that. But it changed. It's changing my whole view of the entire album. It's changing my whole view of the seasons, and I feel like I'm understanding it a little bit better. And I think this song helped me.
Let us know in the comments, though.
What the hell what's going on in Finland? Tell us.
What's good?
Because they are. I mean, we're close to the equator. They're on the other end.
Right.
It's a different world. It's a different experience.
Yes.
And I'm sure it gets darker probably sooner because, the further north you go, if you go to the poles, then the sun doesn't rise or set at certain parts of the year. And
but I'm sure it doesn't happen in Finland, though, but yeah.
Well, I'm not so sure because here, when he's talking about the haunting darkness, when autumn is coming, it seems probably it gets a little gloomier during that time of year for them. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But okay.
Possibly.
Okay, let's keep it moving because we got one more to do.
I would like to do that.
Thanks for joining us for this one, guys.
Yes.
And please join us for part 4, the grand conclusion, Winter, Loneliness. And what's interesting, Loneliness, I recognize the song, Loneliness. I've seen a lot of requests for Loneliness, so looking forward to this song, see what's going on there.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys
fun.
enjoyed this reaction video. Yes, indeed, baby. And if you did, please give us a thumbs up. Comment below. Do not leave without subscribing, but also do share our content as well.
And as always,
keep it metal. Metal forever, baby. Yes.
And
yes,
thanks constantly. Thank you, Julian, man. This is a great experience.
Not Julian, Yulian.
Yulian. My damn American accent. Love y'all.
Love you guys. Bye.
Stay safe.
Join us on the next one, okay? Come to us. Over there.
Where?
Is it over here?
No, just click the button.